time to get lit. About to hit the club, about to go and find a fit. Homie stressed out, cause I pulled her with his bitch. She left, cause your chain fake, and you're running tape. It don't even make sense. Young nigga.
Hey guys, this is Keeping It Social. I'm your host, Nicole.
Tasia Badass. Naja.
And our special guest,
DJ Cookz.
Okay. That was like your DJ voice or no?
Nah.
No, not that one.
That's the same.
All right, so before we get to social highlight, I just want to tell the listeners to make sure you subscribe on YouTube and Apple. And if you're listening to us on SoundCloud, please like and repost. Thank you. And if you're Team iPhone, you can rate us on Apple. Tell us how much you love us. And yeah, I actually look at the comments. So I love y'all feedback. Okay? So social highlight, basically we start off with something big that happened. We already know, but Cookz, you knew, so.
Yeah, I gotta find out what's going on.
Yeah, we about to put you on. Alright, so social highlight is Floyd versus 50 Cent.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah. Which one you thought? What you thought social highlight was gonna be?
Tekashi.
Oh yeah. I think we're tired of talking about Tekashi, but we might bring it up.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. Yeah. So the story goes: Did y'all kind of tune in for the back and forth, or y'all kind of got over it after a while?
Paragraph, the whole
Me
excerpt.
too.
And it was good.
Me
He
too.
spoke very well.
So you guys know how it started. How Cookz. Just make sure we got the whole story down packed.
I don't know. I seen pieces of it, so
It wasn't really too entertaining.
I just didn't have time to catch it.
Oh, heard.
I just haven't had time to catch
I
it.
don't know how it started though.
Okay,
Like,
so
Yeah.
Floyd, he spent $18 million on a watch.
Mm-hmm.
He posted the watch, and then 50 basically was like,
He's stupid for providing.
no, he can't afford it.
He said that Mayweather
Can't afford his watch. He's basically spending more than he has.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he was like, and I'll tell you the quotes. Floyd compared 50 Cent to his watch in a photo. He had basically like a snitch photo or being a rat or whatever.
Oh, yeah, I seen that.
And then he put them side by side and he was like, you're not supposed to be beefing with me. You're supposed to be beefing with my watch. Me and you are not on the same level, end quote. So then 50 Cent responded and he was like, remember this post please because Champ can't afford to buy his watch right now. He make up shit. I knew he never bought the watch. He still be running around frying. He will be back hosting parties for 10K.
This is what 50 Cent said about me.
Yeah.
See, I feel like
Do y'all believe that though? Honestly?
I wasn't really interested.
You know
in
what I'm gonna
said,
say?
though.
I'm gonna compare it to something I recently watched, which was an interview with Scott Storch, and he was basically explaining like how he was a millionaire spending like a billionaire. So I feel like if that's the case, that could be Mayweather do have money, but that could be it. You get what I'm saying?
Why are you, as another man, why are you clocking?
And you
That's a
filed
fact.
bankrupt.
That's a fact.
Bankruptcy.
He did say that too. He said that too.
But so how do you feel?
Right, as a guy. You're the only guy here.
I'm just trying to figure out. You said it started with Mayweather or started with 50?
No, because Mayweather posted his watch.
And then 50 started with the yap.
Right.
That's 50 though. Like 50 not gonna change.
Right, but then again, Floyd was like, that's his thing. He's so jealous of everybody else. His music, like, is not here no more.
Right.
And he don't know what else to do. So he does it to stay relevant, basically.
Right, and I believe it. Because
I believe it too.
Every time power's on,
he's always coming at somebody.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, you're being a bully now, I feel
I
like.
mean, that's what he do. Though.
Like, the get
it's
the
like,
strap thing is funny, but
it's enough.
it's like, all right.
I mean, I think this time, like, he was disrespecting somebody, right? There was another time, right before this, he was disrespecting somebody.
He was.
Girl.
He's always disrespectful.
But that's what I'm saying. He always do it. But I feel like this time, I don't know who wrote Floyd
Like, this
Mayweather.
time, when he disrespecting somebody, girl, like, that was, like, bro.
Yeah, he definitely brought her up.
Oh, wasn't it Van Medina? I think he brought up, and she was like, "Keep me out of this. Like, I'm not looking no more."
Oh, right.
But I think he got an L this time though.
50, right?
Yeah.
50, yes.
Because Floyd came.
I was gonna say that.
I don't know
I'm
who wrote his excerpt, but whoever did
But
Right.
now, the difference between now and then is, back then you could take an L, get a win. Now it's not
on
about
social
L.
media
It's
forever.
just about, oh, he got notarized.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. We
Like,
still watching Power though next Sunday.
people
Yeah,
was
that's
so-
what
But so would you guys say that you expect it? is it expecting a 50 Cent?
Nothing's expected with 50. You never really know what he's going to do or say.
But I feel like some things he dragged. Like, there's some things you just don't say. I feel like. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a little
especially
too loyal.
As a friend, because they used to be friends.
And
so
the fact
it's
that he brought up Floyd Mayweather.
The domestic thing was way out of line. That was too much. That was too much.
So Floyd was talking about him and his son too. So.
Yeah, but that
I think that came after, right?
I think it did come after.
50 Cent was like,
but the thing is, like,
but they do this all the time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's how at first I thought it was fake.
Which is why I don't really.
But I feel like this time was too much. I feel like that was way too much.
No, this time you could tell it's personal.
Yeah, you can tell Mayweather had enough because he said you always do this.
Even when his friend, I guess his friend had committed suicide with the girlfriend, and he was like, "Oh,
he was like, you're the reason because she cheated on him for you." Yeah, that was too much. That was too much.
Yeah. That was like,
cause you basically put him a part of like a freaking reason. Yeah.
How would you handle a situation like that?
Well, my friend.
You beefing. Imagine your friend personal shit.
Right. Imagine
your friend put out some personal shit. Now what?
Me, I don't have as much money as either one of them, so you know where.
But you gotta think big. Imagine.
Right. It's the principle. Like your friend put out some shit. This is a close ass friend.
Yeah.
It would get, like I said, I don't have their money, so it would go. It would go somewhere else.
We're gonna put. Oh, okay.
It would go somewhere
else. Allegedly.
Right. Now, if I had their money, I don't think I would give a fuck.
But I would say, when 50 Cent mentioned like the hosting party part that I just read, Floyd after that went off. He went from like his son to jealous of other rappers, stealing Ja Rule's style, the domestic violence, asking to borrow money. Like 50 was asking to borrow money from him. The mansion that he owes money to, or he sold for money, or he got all the time he was bankrupt or whatever. Yeah, so he went off after that. And that 50 Cent allegedly lied about his $300 million deal with Coca-Cola. So,
yeah, I seen that, but see, I don't really know specifics on that. Like, so it's like the shit that he pulling out is shit that, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't
but for me, like, I feel like,
but the style thing, wrong. I don't know. You know?
The way it went down, 50 was wrong. Like, for him just bringing it up, but Floyd to spill out all of that, like,
but then again, it's like how many years?
I can't sit there on Instagram and write a paragraph about somebody I used to know and be cool with.
I don't think, first of all, I don't think
it's actually
we gonna throw jabs.
It's easier to do that.
Exactly.
When you know somebody so long because you feel like I'm
about to embarrass
you. Like, why are you talking to me like this?
I know you. You want to pull that out?
That's how they feel. Like,
that's a fact.
And then 50 Cent always does it to Floyd. Like, it's not like this is the first time. He always.
But this is why I
does
agree
it to
with 50
everybody.
that, first of all, I don't know if his PR, whoever, they wrote that. Because
he did not write that.
It wasn't a period misplaced.
I wish, like. Well, hopefully maybe we could put it up right here. The thing that he wrote. Yeah. That shit was so funny.
It was
the meme.
Like,
he was like, this is the rough draft. I was weak because, I'm into grandma, all that. I was weak.
They played too
so
much.
Weak.
But yeah, you can't have friends like that. Watch out for these friends so cool.
Yeah, and then the son thing, Floyd went on FaceTime with his son. I mean, his son seems like he really don't talk with him, so...
Power.
Yeah.
That's who he is.
It's based on his real life.
Like, come on.
That's fucked up. All right, well, that was Social Highlight and Cookz. Before we get into more topics, I like for everybody to get to know you, who you are, what you do, how did you start DJing, and what inspired you, and so on. Whatever you could tell us, just so people get to know you before we go into more topics.
Okay, well, my name is DJ Cookz. I've been DJing for about 18 years, 19 years.
Really?
I started in New York City. I didn't move here from another state, like a lot of people.
That's lit.
And I got my name. My AKA is the Showstopper. So I got my name from DJing one of my high school gigs. So
long story. Let me make it short.
Because a lot of people, I feel like a lot of DJs, they just come up with their name.
Yeah.
The lady's favorite. Right. Your lady's favorite.
Right.
But no lady say you're a favorite. They just say that. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you what I thought. I thought Cookz, like cooking it up. No, corny.
Seems like he was a
Good. Yeah.
Very good.
Very good.
Very good. It actually came from me rapping. I used to rap from like 7th grade, maybe 8th grade to like 10th grade.
Oh, sorry, guys.
So in between that time, I used to battle rap, and they used to always say like, you cook them. So I just double cook them.
Right.
Remind me, I'm young. I don't care whatever. So after a while, I started realizing like, this ain't making me no money. Like it's rapping is cool. Like even nowadays, like there's a lot of rappers out here.
But they not getting.
But what's the end goal? Like y'all just hot on the block. And the song is hot and all the hood.
I mean, some people really enjoy it. That's really what they want to do. So,
but enjoying it and making money.
After a while,
eventually you enjoy it and you're making money.
That stop. Because after a while they realize
it's not doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They might just do it for the fun, but
they see the 6ix9ine and they see the little everything because little Tay, little Ray, little Bay.
He gonna break it down for us.
We gonna get into that.
Right.
But so what happened was, I was at a point where I was staying with my grandmother because my mom was hooked on drugs and I couldn't stay with her. She was all over the street, so I was staying with my grandmother. And my uncle that passed away, he had turntables in the basement, and I didn't know what turntables was. I didn't know anything about it.
Right.
I used to just go down there, blow the dust off the records, and just put them on and be like,
But did you see another DJ do it?
no.
So how the heck you knew what to do?
No. I just knew it was a record. I knew that you're supposed to put the record on and you're supposed to.
I would just let it play if it was me.
But
That's how you know I wasn't gonna be a DJ.
But no DJ taught me how to DJ. No DJ taught me how to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I used to just fuck with it. Blah, blah, blah. And then, like, when my moms would give me bread, I would take the bread and spend all of it on records. All the time. And she would get pissed off.
And you mix all of them, right?
See, the difference is now, I don't know, how old are you?
23.
23?
24.
Y'all young. I'm 33. So, back then, the records were, every record was one song. And it was $5.
Oh, that's
it was
lit.
$5 a song.
For one song.
For one, you might have a B-side song, but it wasn't like
nothing like.
It wasn't like a song you play in a party.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It might have been the other side.
So that's
expensive.
That's expensive.
That's expensive,
right?
For one song.
For one song.
Yeah.
You
so
pay
like,
$99 for a whole album.
I was just gonna say that.
Download.
So right now, like at that time, if I spent $50 on records, I just got 10 songs.
Yeah.
I can't do a party with 10 songs.
Right.
You understand?
Even with the A and B side.
Exactly. So I used to just keep buying them and buying them, buying them. I go down to the record labels. This one they had, like, you could actually walk downtown and walk into the record label. And as soon as you get to the desk, they know you're a DJ. They just give you a promo record. Like, here's a promo. This is what we pushing. So I used to go down there, So I just kept doing that. After a while, I'm like, all right, I got all these records, but I don't have no friends to help me carry these records. So now we have to put them in crates.
I was about to
It's
say
a story. I'm telling you, it's really.
Break it
These
down.
new DJs don't know.
Where you teaching? Well, you teaching me something. You
Yeah.
teaching me something.
Now crates, you can't buy them in Walmart. You can't go. You have to go to the supermarket and wait for Poppy to finish with the milk and throw the shits out, and you gotta grab the crates. The crates only hold like 50 songs. I can't do a party with 50 songs.
Wow.
That's
Damn.
why back then, like just now,
A lot
matter
of
of
hard
fact, I
work.
just did a cookout right now. I did it by myself. I didn't need no help.
Right.
I brought a bag with my turntables, a bag with my laptop, a speaker, and a stand in my car.
You already did the difficult part. This should be easy
But
the
that's
way we
not
do
difficult.
stuff.
Let me tell you the
Back
difference
in the
between
days,
back in the days.
No, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Back in the you
days,
did already the
I
difficult
would have had to
part.
rent a
So-
U-Haul van
Just for your song.
to do a baby shower. I would have to rent a U-Haul van,
That's
and
a
it would be
fact.
like 20 records. 20 crates full of records, and I'd have 5 people help me carry it.
Yeah.
Did you do that before?
Yes, I did. Actually, my first gig, like in the city, was March 2112. I don't know if y'all ever been there, ever heard of it.
Were people paying as much? I'm sorry to cut you off.
More.
Okay. Yeah. Thank God.
More.
Cause
But then, because your work is more too.
yeah.
You had to do, you had to do physical. But there was more money flowing too, and the clubs were bigger, and there was a lot of big clubs.
Right.
Like now, it's not a lot of
The
big
club
clubs.
scene was
it's a lot of lounges. Everything is a lounge.
That is true.
So a lot of DJs don't understand, like DJs from my era don't understand why they gotta take a short or why the money is not where it used to be.
Right.
Because they feel like I'm nice. Like, bro, I'm nice. Pay me what I'm worth.
Yeah.
But the promoters is like, I understand you're nice, but we in a lounge. I don't even need you to be that nice.
Right. I can put on a playlist.
I can put on a playlist.
That's a fact.
I can get a DJ that costs $150 that sounds like a playlist, and I'm good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of the difference in the clubs then and the clubs now. The clubs then were huge. And there were at least 10 to 12 of them.
Right.
So you had different places to go. People was coming from Connecticut, Jersey.
And it was all huge. Like that vibe.
So
now it's like you go
party
to the
scene
lounge.
was better. Party scene was better back then.
Oh, definitely. The whole vibe was
People
different back
have more
then.
fun nowadays. People go out Snapchat all day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But like now they don't even.
We're guilty of it.
I think now that not y'all generation to say because y'all seem like y'all love music or whatever the case may be, but they just don't understand where it came from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't understand that popping bottles in the club came from the big clubs.
Right.
People come out with the bottles and you had to spend $300 on a bottle each and it meant something. And you still had to pay $50 to get in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like some people would pay $100 to get past the security, then $50 at the door and won't complain.
Just for that vibe.
Nowadays, $20. $20.
But that's the thing, because
That's a fact.
They not that, like, especially me, I'm not valuing it as much as somebody that was from back in the day would.
Right.
Like, even when I be like listening to like interviews and stuff like that, the way they be talking about back in the days and you know the club scenes and stuff is not the same. People were out showing out, pulling up, showing out. Nowadays,
having a good time.
And you got dressed up, dressed up.
Right.
You can't come in there with sneakers. You can't come in there with sweats.
Exactly.
Like, it meant something at that time.
Yeah.
And
let's bring that vibe back.
Almost every club in the city, you had to wear shoes.
You have to dress up.
You had to wear shoes. They didn't care who you were and when like you were. That's another thing now too. A lot of promoters, since the clubs are so small, they start making their boys and their friends hosts.
Yeah.
Like everybody's a host now.
Yeah, so it's not really like
Yeah, that's true.
First of all, what are you bringing that you're a host? You're just making them host. You're not. They're not really a host.
Right.
Like Cardi B will be a host. Chris Brown, Drake. Somebody walking through. That's who hosted for the night.
Right.
And even when they do a party with the celebrities, it says hosted by Drake, hosted by BT, not hosted by Sean _105. B this that like it's like 90 hosts at a lounge.
That's a fact.
I keep seeing that.
I'm gonna drop all the jewels.
I be really confused though because it kind of fucks up. You know what I'm saying?
It makes you not like you got all these people hosting. It's like to make me I'm not there.
And that's the party.
It's like how is Sean up from?
That's the actual party. The host. So let's go back into why you're not making so much money. Because your whole party is hosts.
Oh,
and
that
they
makes
all
sense.
free.
Yeah.
And they all coming at what
Plus
time?
one.
Like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's true.
And then you got people that pull up, say they're pulling up before 1 o'clock, and it's like, oh, nobody here. Oh no, girl, this spot not lit. You know what I'm saying? That's really how it go.
That is true.
Because you got all the hosts coming in that one.
I'm going in deep. I forgot where I was talking about. Oh, how I got my name. So I named the Showstopper basically came from me doing my high school party in a gym or whatever. And I would tell, I forgot what you call them at that time, the senior advisor or the senior whatever. Like, yo, I DJ, I'm nice, let me do it. They're like, nah, we don't want nobody that goes to our school DJing, you're gonna fuck it up. I'm like, trust me, let me do it. So they actually let me do it. And guess what? I fucked it up.
Right.
So I bring my stuff. You're supposed to get professional like amps and shit like that to hook up the speakers. I took my aunt's the like now they got sound bars, but they were called surround sound systems. So I took a surround sound system, hooked it up to DJ speakers, was rocking. First 32 minutes. Poof.
Oh,
no music.
No
music and shit cut off. Niggas is like, boo, boo, get the fuck out
I thought
of
he was
here.
like, oh shit.
My basketball coach was there. I'm like, yo, please, drop me to my grandma's house. I got another amp. Please, let me go over there. So we took like 45
So
minutes.
who, in the midst of it, who was DJing?
Nobody. They were
And
just
they
all in
stayed?
there like this.
They stayed?
And you know, in high school, when you have a party, like
person.
Nigga, it's lit because you don't go to parties now.
Right,
you can't go nowhere.
And you trying to show off your outfit, like.
They like, it's lit. This nigga fucked it up. So I went and got this shit, and I came back, and I killed it. I rocked the party. So that was on Friday. On Monday, all my friends
they
were
knew you after that.
The showstopper. They was calling me the showstopper.
That's cool.
So
What's your name though?
Did you run with the showstopper or?
Yeah,
so what made you change it? Because you eventually
kept it. It's DJ Cookz, the showstopper.
Oh, okay.
Eventually, I just added it to showstopper New York City.
Yeah.
Okay.
NYC showstopper.
Nah, I would definitely keep that.
Then as I got like further in my career, like the last 7-8 years, I started noticing that slogans was the thing. So I started coming up with slogans like the hottest DJ not on the radio.
Okay.
Oh, that's.
A lot of promoters like,
That's funny.
We got here radio DJ.
Yeah.
That's funny because the guy that did my tattoo, his thing is Mr. No Tat. He don't have tattoos.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you see.
I like how you adapt though. Like you adapt.
I try my best to stay relevant because you can really just fade at the dust out of nowhere.
Yeah. Do you feel like DJs now are really genuinely doing it the way like you came up, like from the hard work to now?
Of course not. But it's the same thing as like when the older rappers talk about the younger rappers. You gotta let them live.
Yeah.
I can't make them do
what I did.
Everything's there for them already. So it's like I can't hate on them for, having it. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I could do is learn from it.
Right.
Like now, like the music is on a laptop. I could change 10 songs in a matter of a minute.
Yeah.
Back then I had to be like
Yo, bro, you got that?
That's crazy. Now that you mentioned that. All right, so who were you inspired? Who's your favorite legendary rapper?
Rapper?
I mean rapper.
DJ?
DJ?
He look like, what you mean?
I was definitely like rapper. DJ.
Coming up, I was never inspired by no DJ.
I thought to rappers.
Nobody never taught me how to DJ.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I used to just Google, and then I would just watch from when I actually was able to get in the club. I would just watch and see what's going on, still here and there, and then mix it up with my own shit. But the people that inspire me now up to today is Self, Pro Style, and I guess one more. Can't remember. It's a couple now, but those were the top two. Like now, there's a lot of DJs that I'm a fan of, like Smooth Ski. I like True Blends. That's my boy. Like, cause to me they're different. They don't sound like
the same.
Nothing else.
Like the same.
Okay, so I'm surprised you said Self. What about Self? Because people I feel like nobody really takes him that serious ever since he was on Love and Hip Hop and stuff.
After that.
Yeah, he's before your era. The stories I heard from Self is Self was like the hardest working DJ. Like he was never shy to promote himself. Like a lot of the stuff that the DJs do now, it came from him. Like
what?
Like DJs do vlogs and videos.
Right.
He was doing that. He was the only one doing that. Flyers, giving them out. He was the only one doing that. He was actually standing there like, here's my flyer from DJ Self.
To go to a
here's
party.
my flyer before he got
big.
You know what I'm saying? And he could rock. When I say he could rock, he used to be able to know how to rock. Like rock. Like now it's not the same.
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't
Because
think
you don't need to do it.
but I don't think nothing. I don't think he lost any skill. I just think the music is transcendent.
And his place in it, it has changed
It's solidified.
too.
Yeah. Once you get to a certain stature,
You don't
believe it
have
or
to.
not, the hunger's not there. It's not. But like if somebody really came to him like, yo, you ain't shit. Like my man will smoke you. He'll turn on and do what he got to do.
I have a question. So with Kid Capri and
Fun Flex,
they before my era.
Are they before your era?
Yeah, they before my era.
So let's just go based off the argument then, because the argument is just like, okay, I showed you the way, and Funk Flex feels like, well, I'm lit now. You're not lit anymore. Like, when was the last time you did this? When was the last time you did that? Do you feel like especially if, he's
that's
part of the older generation, and, well, Funk Flex is saying, well, Kid Capri is saying, like, you learned from me. You're supposed to always have respect for me at the end of the day. I'm overseas, I'm over this, but Funk Flex is like, I'm lit here. So how do you feel like, who wins that argument?
In your opinion?
That's a
That's a tough one, right?
Yeah, that's like...
I would say, since we're talking about about Funk Flex right now, I went to like a party a few weeks ago in Orbit, and I was yawning. Like he was playing the music.
I'm not a fan.
His music, like. Yeah, I like Biggie. Don't get me wrong. I listen to that, but like
you play a lot of rap,
a lot of like
and the bombs.
It's like he's someone again. So Funk Flex used to kill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but like, he solidified. That's one. And he's more of a personality now than a DJ.
That's a fact.
I was just about to say that I have never seen, like, you see how you like, yo, this person used to kill, this person used to kill. I feel like we have never gotten to witness that other than what's on the radio.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So in-house live, going back and forth, like say if there was like, oh, we have to buy a battle, I feel like that's when I'd be like, oh wow, he's really like good right now. You know, but we haven't gotten that chance to get that exposure. Right.
So, and I think the radio, like there's a curse of being on the radio. Like,
really?
The radio is a curse because one, they give you a set of songs.
Don't tell me that.
They do. They give you a top 100 or a top whatever that they're getting the most spins. They all over the world on YouTube, and they tell the DJ, you have to play these songs. You got to get them in there some way, somehow.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So eventually it starts changing you.
Right.
And when you're a live DJ, it's easy for you to feed off the crowd.
Right.
It's easy. Like, you get your vibe from off the crowd.
Right.
When you're a radio DJ 7 times a week, you in something that look like this.
You don't know that. Yeah. You don't know.
You're not really, you know what I'm saying?
Somebody's telling you, oh, they listening to this. This is on the bill. You know, this is on the...
Right.
Yeah, I don't like that. And I don't like that on the radio. After 30 minutes, you're listening to the same songs the next 30. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You don't like it, but the boss is telling you, you gotta play, because what happens is they get hits. So if you play like the song Patek Philippe, that song is hot in the hot in the streets.
She put me onto that.
Have you noticed it don't get played on the radio?
No, why?
Because it don't get no hits.
Okay.
It don't. They look for stuff that give you numbers. They want numbers.
Right.
What's getting played
that's
in
crazy.
Australia?
But that's why
I love that
songs stay in rotation.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
No, that's true. That's what Angie Martinez was saying on 106.9.
So basically, you would never get into that, or would you get into it and start changing it?
Yeah.
That's the good and the bad about it, because once you're on the radio, you get bread.
Yeah.
You don't get paid from the radio. I don't want y'all to think that the radio's...
This is giving you money.
Right.
They pay you an amount, but it's like a job. It's like regular income. But once you get to use the logo, you can now go in the streets and be like, I need this amount.
That's a fact.
I'm part of the radio.
Right.
And when I DJ, I'm going to shout your party out.
Right.
That's a fact.
But they don't get... If you're not a personality, someone that's on like 7 days a week, like you don't get a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? You get paid, but... From what I heard, it's not like you. A lot of people
you got that
radio.
much freedom. Like you still gotta.
What about somebody like DJ Envy? Because his Instagram. I mean,
that's what I was referencing to. That he's a personality, and on top of that,
I was just with him last night, actually.
I feel like he's limited. Like I remember that conversation with him and Dame Dash. Where it was just like, could you put your son in right now? Like, I understand, like, his approach is wrong,
I get it.
But I understood, because it's like, you're still limited, so you have to, you know what I'm saying?
You
like,
gotta respect
you
my
have to
shit.
Clock in at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. You can't
you
walk
gotta
your child
be here.
exactly.
Yeah.
So
but Envy did tell him, like, listen, bro, like, I have this.
Right.
I have this.
Right.
So what comes from the radio is what you make of it.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like, once you get to the radio, you ain't make it.
Right.
You made it, but you ain't make it.
That's a fact.
And I'm going to use that. But I feel like where he was going was like, all right, but you still working. But it's like, everybody wasn't a drug dealer like you. Everybody wasn't, you know what I mean? So everybody start from
you gotta remember, Envy got his own podcast. He been on TV, he been on VH1, MTV, BET, Hot 97 before Power 5. He been around.
Yeah.
And he got his college degree. He got everything.
He good. But it's all from you start from a platform, you know? Like you use that platform. Yeah. But he was OD.
He was OD.
He was like,
he can't even feel like he had to say sorry.
No,
like, he went like so hard.
Because once you come at people kids, it's like, not being come at him, but it was just more like, oh, you're not man enough. And it's like, nigga, please.
So what's your ultimate goal? You already mentioned the radio thing, so I'm wondering, like, do you ultimately want to like get on the radio just so you can make that a bigger part of your life? Like, you know.
Of course.
Eventually.
Of course. I don't care what radio it is.
I was gonna say, can I ask you who would you choose?
I don't care. I used to a couple of years ago. I used to
you
really
see a
like.
difference in the radio stations though?
Yeah.
Like,
I have a favorite.
Power?
105, yeah.
Yeah. That's
why
my
though?
too.
Can I ask?
I don't know. It's a vibe. Like, I don't know.
I feel like Hot 97 is more cultured.
It's
reason. I
not
feel like
anymore. I don't feel like. I feel like it's a. I mean, they're both
Power
different,
105 is new. It's newer.
It's hip and it's more.
When Power 105 first came out, what they did was they catered more to R&B. They played more R&B than Hot 97.
Right.
Hot 97 played more
Hip-hop,
thuggish.
Exactly.
Rap.
Exactly. And they had more exclusives.
Mixed R&B.
You know,
though they both had exclusives.
I feel like Power was more commercial at a certain time.
Yeah, and they were newer.
Yeah,
they were new. They came. I forgot what station it used to be, but they came from that, and it was new. And when they first started, it was we gonna play more R&B than Hot 97 does.
And I'm trying to think, because I know, like, even back in the day, well, not back in the, maybe back in the day, you know how Hot 9 had Angie on there, Funk Flex. Who was the late night? It was like at 10 o'clock late night. It was some girl that was on that. She do the shout outs from the jail. That was on Hot 9. But you see how they had more personalities that was still culture too. Like, you get what I'm saying? I feel like on 105, I don't really remember who was on there like really cultured like that.
Only
because Angie now is okay.
Only Ed Lover until Breakfast Club took over.
But that's, you see what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like
I get what you're saying.
Like when Angie was on,
more people came from there than 105.
More cultured.
It was a start.
Yeah.
So it's more hip hop.
But now
they also was the first radio station to like.
But now the generation is shifted, strictly. So now people, like how she said, they're gonna look at Hot 97 as old.
Yeah, no, it is.
Power is more.
I look at Hot 97 more cultured. Power is now like, now that's why I don't know if Angie went for the bag, but you feel me? But it's more Breakfast Club. You got, I mean, our generation. So
I think it was more personal. Like Hot 97 wasn't what she started out to be anymore, so she wanted something different and all that.
And I think it was the bag, but
she definitely got a heavier bag.
She got a bag.
Of course. So ultimate goal.
Ultimate goal is definitely the radio. Topics. I can't say my ultimate goal because I feel like once I reach a goal, I'm gonna make another goal.
Okay. So do you set it up in a way where, like, I have a big goal and then I have like a bunch of little goals, or you have a lot of like big goals? Like I have to do this in order to do this, or
my main focus though is try to be consistent. That's all it really is. Like that's what a lot of people fall off because consistency, you never know.
Yeah.
That's a fact. It's like people have to hear you. Like once you be consistent, people have to pay attention. Yeah, like there's no looking away.
But consistent in a way that
you're not
annoying. Are good.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
Because
of course. No. Yeah.
Like
I know what
me
you
personally,
mean.
I'm not a real mixtape DJ. Like I don't do a lot of mix CDs.
Yeah.
And people always be like, "Yo, your CD is hot." It's because I don't do them every month.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I might take a year and do another mix CD.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you gotta put out your best when it's time to put it out. Don't just put it out just to put it out.
I forgot that was something that they used to do too, like just the mixtapes, the CDs, and stuff, and Clue and stuff.
That's how they got on.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's what this generation is missing.
Yeah, I say it's
you know
missing.
What I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like with anything you do now, you have to create a niche in order for somebody to pay attention to you. Like, oh shit, I sound like Bobby Smurda and Rowdy Rebel, but let me color my hair 4 different ways and change my name to 6ix9ine and put tats on my face. To me, he sounds just like Rowdy Rebel. He sound like Computer. They got the same.
I gotta think about it now.
They got the same vibe to me.
I feel like this generation had like that's.
I think it's all the same vibe.
It's a trend. You get what I'm saying? Like, so it's not even just him and Bobby because I feel like it's 1,000.
Yeah,
now
it's 1,000.
But if Bobby and Smurda was here, I don't think 6ix9ine would be as popular.
Yeah. But now it's like everybody coloring their hair purple, green. You got pink. Well, you know what I'm saying? You got everybody's doing that now.
Yeah.
You know,
first it was the dreads. Now it's like the colors.
Yeah, it's no originality. Like once people see like, oh, that's good. That give me
let me do that.
Oh, I need tattoos on my face to get on.
Just to get to the bag. It's not really like genuinely like they like it.
That's what's killing us too, man. People are changing their bodies, their appearance, and everything for a short bag.
Right.
For a short bag. Once you get older, you're gonna look crazy.
But you know the thing is, that short bag is real big to, you know what I'm saying? Say if you was broke or didn't have nothing, that short bag, niggas will kill for that short bag. Right. You know what I'm saying? Until you get the short bag, it's like, damn, I could have had this.
But to me, that's like you selling yourself.
Yeah, for real.
That's why when they talk about 6ix9ine, most of the time they say, "This is not. You're not really this."
Right.
Like, we seen you when you was a Mexican,
right.
just chilling,
regular,
top on, book bag, buttons up, never had attention back.
Facts.
Never had attention. All that. You can look at him and tell that this is not him. You know. But at the end of the day, if this is what's selling and this is gonna keep him getting, you know what I'm saying, and he knows it. That's the thing. Like. He knows it, and it's like y'all know me, enabling.
That's a new word.
Enabling. That's a word. I swear, like I was supposed to be born.
Mine's just authorizing.
Like I can't stand
authorized this.
Right. Like I can't stand it. But we keep clicking and we keep liking and we keep watching,
and that's why they keep on.
Yeah, we live.
To the point where he needs to rob himself.
It's so amazing to me that our world is
going to
everything is social media.
Our
whole world is social media.
Hello, that's why I came up with this. Keeping it social.
I mean, it's
Keep
good.
It.
It's good in the sense.
No, I'm saying this is really meant for us to just still keep a conversation other than being on your phone.
But a lot of people can't. It's so bad. A lot of people can't even have a conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
thank God for keeping it social.
It's better for them to text than to actually.
I know a lot of people. I ain't gonna say no names that. They golden on Instagram. Like, they got 1 million quotes in their stories.
But you see them, like
mad swagger. And then when you see them,
what happened?
Quiet as a mouse.
Right. See,
quiet as a mouse.
It's like I barely be posting. And it's like, when you see me,
I'm like,
like, but I can't
everybody's just trying to make it. They're just trying to make it.
But the fake way,
Instagram, because
people don't get paid through that though. Instagram, like if
you can.
Yeah,
really?
You can.
Yeah,
wow.
Instagram. Yeah,
but you build your following.
Yeah,
you build your
can.
following.
They have a lot of people don't know this. PR put me on. They have sites that the sponsors all are able to see. Like, you gotta enter your Instagram, and they can see once you put your Instagram in, it'll tell you your clout number.
Oh wow!
Like you have a clout number.
You have
Okay,
hold on.
that is crazy.
You have a clout number.
You have a clout number. It's true. You have a clout number. Like, that's how you get. Like, because when I first started messing with her,
wanna
I was trying to get verified. When I first started messing with her, I was trying to get verified.
Right.
So she was basically breaking everything down for me.
Right.
She was like, you got to get on this site right here, and you got to build your clout up. You got to get more people commenting on your pictures, more likes, and you got to get a Wikipedia. If you're not a celebrity or affiliated with anybody that's already verified or any big brand or company, you got to get a Wikipedia. You got to have a what they call it's an online publishing, but an official writer has to write about you. So let's say like something happened outside the studio right now and CNN came and you did whatever and CNN wrote an article about you and it went on their thing and end up getting on Wikipedia, then you have the possibility to get verified.
But you know what's dangerous about that? It's like, okay, say if you do have a business or whatever, and somebody tells you that, you're like, okay, cool. But say if you are an artist and someone says, well, you need to this amount of comments on your picture, this amount of stuff. I see why Takashi is like, damn, I need to get I need to do a sticker.
I wonder if that's what happens, because usually, you know, when people start off and then they get big, they start unfollowing everybody they was following before.
Yeah, because you still watch me.
Since we brought up Takashi already, let's take a shot before we get into more topics, because I'm going to bring him up.
Okay.
By the way, we drinking Henny White. So since we was already talking about 6ix9ine, he's somewhere, I know he's not part of the title, but he's somewhere in this and we're going to get to it eventually. But I want to talk about the Nicki Hendrix tour. He's the first DJ, help me.
I have no clue.
When you go on tour and you have people like coming with you, but they not a part of your
He's opening up.
Right.
Oh, opening up.
No, opening up. Yeah, I guess so.
He's opening up for Nicki.
I guess so. They're bringing like three. They're bringing 3 people on tour with them, and he's one of them. He's basically the first
opener then.
No. He's just opening is like opening the show. They're actually going on tour with them. Yeah.
It's like they're touring together. That's all.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
So as far
Do
as
they get paid for that though? They get paid?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Anybody going on tour get paid?
Babe, you up and coming? Like I'm going.
Yeah, 6ix9ine is not up and
6ix9ine.
coming.
I'm about to say.
Yeah, you're right.
6ix9ine didn't even have to warm up to that. He just came out and was like, that's it.
His voice, Billboard. But I read a Forbes article, and basically the Forbes writer says her release of Queen reeks desperation of hypocrisy. Nicki Minaj.
All right, hold on. Let's play that back. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we gotta break that down.
Break it down.
All right, so I'm gonna tell y'all the title. Okay. Nicki Minaj's Queen.
Okay. And the
roll out like one.
Okay.
Roll out reeks of desperation and hypocrisy, and basically. As far as like, I guess they were talking about adding 6ix9ine and stuff like that, and now she's like everything's not the same ever since her last album, which was Pink Print in 2014, and then she's really, actually, if you look at it, she's not the face of female hip hop anymore. No, she's Nicki Minaj, but she's not what we're looking at right now. Like, it's Cardi B now.
Right. Yeah.
So that's one thing, and then the Fifi, they basically, and I quote from the article, a shameless attempt to stay relevant.
Oh my God.
Who posted this article?
I was just about to say that.
It was on the
You think the song is fire?
Forbes magazine.
No,
You think this on fire?
I feel like whoever this is doesn't, like, they're not feeling Nicki Minaj. Like,
No, but honestly, you know I'm a Nicki fan.
Yeah.
And when I read the article, they had some good points. Like, I agree with some of the points. I see where they're going with it.
My opinion, then. Oh, boy.
Nah, I don't want to get everybody's opinion because I got an opinion too.
All right, let's start with Cut.
Yeah.
Nicki is hot and will always be hot.
I was just about to say, you cannot erase
It's not
what
that
she
she's
did
hot.
before.
It's just right now, I guess they feel like she's
Trying too hard. Yeah, that is true though.
I do agree.
I feel like you know what it is? She's trying to stay trendy. You get what I'm saying? And it's like,
by doing what?
Like, all right,
6ix9ine feature.
no, let's say the Boo. What is it? What song is it?
Yes, I didn't like it. Nobody really liked it.
You
Oh, the remix? Oh, no.
Nobody really liked it.
Oh yeah, that shit was trash.
Yeah.
And I feel like
But
It feels forced to
There
it.
is a lot of music
That's
and a
trash.
lot of songs
That's trash.
that Nicki Minaj put a verse on that were horrible.
But I feel like she rushed out. You know what it is? I feel like because
it was hot.
No, let me tell you. What I think. Since Remy came home, I feel like she's like, remember she was going for like, I think it was a year. She got off of Instagram. She was going for a little bit.
Yeah.
She had a
disappearance.
relationship out there. So it was a lot of things that were distracting her from her music.
Yeah.
So now when she jumped back into her music, and niggas is like, I'm not feeling that.
Yeah.
So she felt
And it's like
I
you're
gotta
a little-
go harder. I gotta go harder. Now Remy's coming back. You know, I don't hear her now.
Cardi.
But you know what I'm saying? I don't hear her now. But I feel like she's trying to stay relevant.
I think Nicki's doing the same thing any other artist would do. Artists put out
But
songs
you think she's
once a
still as
month.
good now as she was in 2010?
I'm not gonna compare her like
She's
that.
still
I feel
as
like-
good. As hot? No, she's
No.
not. Because
Yeah,
she's been
I
good.
agree.
That's like saying
that
is Remy still hot as she
She's
was.
not.
Yeah,
Nah.
she's not.
You know what I'm saying?
But you can't take nothing away from her.
But I feel like she feels like she's in competition, and I don't think Nicki Minaj
That's
is in
a fact.
competition.
That's just
a
natural
fact.
female.
But that
Females
no, you know,
always
and it's
I'm gonna tell you about y'all.
and it's our generation too, because our generation will put them against each other like,
Right,
oh,
that's
all right,
true.
Cardi came out with this. Oh,
Yeah.
Motorsport. Oh, they gotta be bad.
That's true.
But no, they not bad.
Do y'all feel like it's only in rap? I feel like it's only in rap.
No, I don't. I feel like it is a lot of
Because I
industries,
feel
but we
like
don't pay
it's
attention
like,
to a lot of
if you're on the
industries.
radio, like Angie and Angela, they're not in competition.
That is true.
But a lot of people will compare. So say if you was coming up in that game, so they're gonna compare you to Angie Martinez. But why? Why would they compare you automatically to Angie Martinez? They would
Because
compare
they're so little.
and you're a female.
It's New York.
You feel
man.
me? Like a lot.
It's New York. If this was the South, they
They were
would
saying
do
that
songs
too.
together.
That's
They were
Really?
saying that too.
New York. They did a song
You know
together.
what's crazy?
They don't have beef.
When I went to Atlanta, they only play Future, 2 Chainz, all that. I'm
And
like, what about
Atlanta?
A Boogie? And the Uber driver was like, who's A Boogie?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong.
Like,
I was like, what?
Shut your mouth.
I was like, give me the aux cord right now. I was like, give me the
she getting jumped.
give me the aux cord right now.
Atlanta too. If you go down to Atlanta, they be putting on. Well, maybe it's because I'm not from Atlanta. I don't know the people that they know.
Right.
But it's not just mainstream. You get what I'm saying? They be
Right.
having
They like the,
local,
like,
you know,
yeah.
like underground. They be having them on the radio.
But we do too.
Not like at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You gonna hear underground artists at 10 o'clock p.m.
Yeah,
you may be like 11 o'clock. You're not gonna hear.
No,
York
I
is
mean,
different,
I've been
man.
like my little underground.
New York is saturated, so it forces you to be competitive.
105 is not.
Yeah, that's
It's so saturated. So New York is saturated.
It makes
So it forces you to be competitive, especially if you can't get past where you want to be.
Yeah, right.
It's like, all right, I want to be a hookah girl. It's 90,000 hookah girls in front of me.
That's true.
But you love where you're from, right?
I love that. I can't not where I'm from.
We
but
low key
I don't
love
like-
each other but hate each other.
But I have a question now. How do you change that?
How do you change
You're
what?
in a position because you're a DJ, so you're in a position to actually, water that down a little, like the competition fact. So it's
like, no, I'm not gonna play your
a little
song,
more.
or I'm not gonna do this.
When you come to playing artists?
Yeah, like
if it's hot, I'm gonna play it. If it's
right.
trash, I'm not.
But
All right, so question.
I'm not.
But it can be hot to you and not hot to your crowd.
Right, I was.
You feel me? We here.
But my job is to make it hot to the crowd. Whatever I play, they're gonna believe it's hot because I say it's hot. It's not. I'm serious.
Well, in New York is different because a lot of niggas look at you like,
Yeah.
I'm requesting this song to be played.
Is that annoying? Is that annoying?
What?
Like if I be like, I used to do that in Canton. Can you play the song? Cause the DJ used to.
It's all about the approach. It's not about. It's not really not.
So
annoying.
how? Like if I tap you a lot, or
What's the approach so that people know how to clean it?
How should we let a DJ know what we
He know firsthand because he's usually standing right there next to
sometimes
me.
people don't listen to A Boogie. I want to hear A Boogie.
Do I need to do a little? Hey, wink your eye a little.
Whenever you're ready.
Send a little napkin. Like what you want?
It's all about.
How much you like?
One thing that I've adapted to when I started coming up and how people started liking me, I used to find a way to get your request in.
Okay.
So if you
Like
had a
before your
song,
set?
no. If you came to me and be like, yo, can I play this song? I'm like, I got you. I might not play it right away. I might not play it 20 minutes, but I'll figure out a way to blend it in.
That was me. I was impatient too. Like I know. I just told him.
I know what you said.
There it goes. That's why I said it depends on your approach. Like I had people coming to me and be like, nigga.
Now
Fuck is you playing this LMI booed up? Nigga, I want to hear ring. I'm trying to get him some cheeks.
Cookz.
LMA.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to get him some cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Or a chick like, yo, what the fuck is you
know what's
doing?
crazy?
But they be doing that at what? 9:30, 10 o'clock.
You know what's
No matter
crazy?
when they do it.
They don't play Cheeks music no more. Like kind of
That's
like
not our
dancing.
vibe.
That's not our. It's more like.
No.
Our vibe
It's
is-
more like Kiki. Do you love me? Are you ready?
That's the younger generation. I tell you.
You still be playing?
No, I'm telling you, the generation that's coming before y'all, the 17 to 19, 20. When I do their party, all they do is hump.
Really?
Yeah, they want to hear Jersey.
I need to keep an eye on my sister.
No, wait, but listen,
Yeah, you do. That's when the song is hot. Trust me.
What is the 99 to the 2000?
I was just about to say, when's the last time we heard Doodle Brown on a
Right.
You're not hearing that, sis.
But Doodle Brown is different. These niggas got songs that's called I Just Wanna Fuck. I Just Wanna Fuck.
It can't be that no more. That's still.
And I don't like dancing to it.
I remember that song.
The
still
kids
playing
coming
that
to
song?
me, I forgot what they call it.
Are you
They're like,
serious?
can you play twerk music? Like, and if
Jersey?
I play like ass fat,
Right.
yeah, I know.
Right.
Like to
They
me,
be
that's
like,
twerk
nah,
music.
right.
They're like, nah. They want to hear that shit that's like boom, 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 and they just go behind it.
My sister will not be going out anywhere tonight. The lockdown. She can't go to the party right now.
You know that song?
Yeah. But that's the funny thing about it, because those two songs that I was listening to when I was younger.
Right.
Those songs that you saying right now, I was listening to when I was and those
come back
parties were
full
still
circle.
dangerous. Like those parties you was on the floor.
Clinton parties.
And
Clinton parties.
Don't even
Nah,
talk
Clinton
about
parties.
it.
Nah, but
Niggas used to get lost.
if they still doing that nowadays, they brave because social media is out now. Like
Right, that's a
you
fact.
can't record it.
There was a video I
remember
just
though,
saw.
they're teenagers. They
they don't
hot
care.
and they're horny. They going
But
through
when
puberty.
teenagers remember, but you're not recording them. When that flashlight going on, it's like
That's it. Your round is done.
I know I was getting old when I started realizing that twerking was okay. You remember when that shit started coming around, bro? Like, right? Look, he's smiling back there. Like before, it used to be like, oh, look at Shorty going in. Like, right. Now, it's every other video on the gram that somebody's twerking. It's like, it's lit.
You know what's crazy? I saw a video probably yesterday. The girl pregnant twerking after they had to call the ambulance.
I
like that.
You get ready and baby.
I don't know. It might be something
she
about,
looked like she was
something
like
about y'all butt jiggling that. Like, I like that shit. Y'all be like, yeah, get it, girl.
You know, if it's moving too fast, it got like a nice pattern.
I think all girls twerk. And they house by themselves, they all twerk or
all
try.
All girls try.
But she went into labor straight out the party.
What? It's my right cheek moving.
It's ridiculous. But yeah, that's crazy how the averages is changing.
Yeah, but everything comes back full circle. Like everything, like me and he know he grew up with French Montana. Like that's his boyfriend.
Right. You need to tell French I need a little music. I posted it the other day. I was like, I love French. I know he's doing good for the world, but I need a little music.
He is doing.
He is.
You know.
He's just on his save the world kind of thing.
I'm gonna tell y'all a story about French. It's not real, like a real story, but
okay.
The same way he rap now, he rapped then.
All right, good.
20 years.
I'm trying,
not 20 years ago.
Remember the
10, 12 years ago. He used to come to the block and be like, "Yo, I got this new joint." When I tell you when he walked away, niggas was like, yo, that joint is trash.
Oh, for real?
That joint is whack. Shorty busted open, If you hear that with no beat, you gonna be like, that's
right.
That's whack. But now, it's the same, right? He rap the same exact way.
So, as a DJ, do you feel like the beat could always make the song no matter if what they say is trash?
I feel like he went more commercial. Now I'm thinking about it.
French?
Yeah.
Commercial
because of his Ciroc thing going on?
What it is it's a full circle. Like when hip hop started, everything was the way it is now. It's you say words that people can understand and sing along to because it's simple. You don't want nobody saying astrolithic stars divided by 3.
I'm sorry,
like Nas and shit.
I know. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Right? You feel me? You gotta be.
So it went like that. Before a hit, a hop, a hit, and everybody sing along. Then it went into the Jay-Z, the Biggie, the Nas. They just was fire because it was different from what they just heard. But after a while, I was like, this is too much for me to process.
That's a fact.
And now it's going back to the same thing.
But now, who's talent? Like, how do you rate that talent now?
Do you rate the talent
on the impact or the actual, like, the...
I think now you don't have to have talent. You just got to have a record.
That sucks. That sucks.
Again, and they like, who authorized that bullshit?
Listen.
Like, I'd rather sit there and
everybody.
Cookz, can we make a little, like... pledge that you're gonna change it a little bit, like don't play no whack music. Don't play nobody's whack music.
You trying to mess up my bag?
I'm so mad. Like when I listen to a song, I'm just like, yo, I just read, a 3rd grade phonics book right now.
Crazy?
Are y'all talking about independent artists or artists that's already out?
I'm talking about both. I'm talking about both.
Artists that's already out. If the song is hot, it has to get played.
But that's what I'm saying. That's trash. I don't want to hear no Rugrats song.
It doesn't bother you.
I know there's a ABC song that you like.
No, that's what I'm saying. Based on the beat and stuff. But if I really wanted to sit down like a classic, these ABC songs is not classic.
Well, it's a difference.
Me too, a little bit. But I like I'm like a mix. She's mainstream. She's lyrics. And I'm mixed.
Like me, I feel like it's a difference. Like when I'm in the club. It's a club and then it's home. When you home, you want to get into something that you can feel, listen to actually what he said.
Right.
But if you went at home and you hearing a party song, you don't want to hear if you broke, go to work.
Right.
Like that's not. It's not hot. It's not catchy.
How we value music now? Like, alright, it's okay to say like the ABC music.
I feel like it's two different zones. Like I just started getting into Lil Baby. Like I was not a fan of that because I didn't know about him.
Right, my boyfriend.
But when I hear him,
Lil Baby is it for me right now.
He has bars, he has lyrics, he has flow and everything. You know what I'm saying? But he's not getting played in the club.
Right.
And he got heat.
But he's starting to though.
Now, But he gotta say why, bitch on Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying? Like
he gotta do the pause and start the pause.
Do both. You get what I'm saying? Don't just.
You can't.
And I just feel like we valuing the ABC more than we valuing the.
Are we gonna change the world, girls? We're gonna stop listening to whack music.
Now,
you know what? I'm deleting 6 it's not on my phone right
Atlanta
now.
came in and saturated the hip hop game.
Who?
Atlanta.
That is
the South
They
came in
started the low
and saturated.
That's
the
a fact.
saying the same line over.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Now everybody's doing it.
Right, that is true.
But it's gonna be a time where it goes back.
Well, please, I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
Really?
I don't think nobody wants to hear it now. Trust me.
I need it.
What do you think is I know you're not a psychic, but where do you see hip hop going? Like, I know we in the 6ix9ine and the little whatever, little Tay, little Ray, little Tay, little everything.
To be real, I really don't know because, like, me and my niggas talk about all the time, these niggas are not real. Like, they're not really from the streets.
Right.
But
they're
you
not
know,
really.
they usually say, like, things always come back around. Like, you know, future repeats itself. I mean, the past repeats itself.
Right.
So
when I see them, I don't see that because the way they get on some deep shit, like they just turned in 2021,
right,
and they talking about
and they got a huge bag,
guns and drugs and everything they sell, and then they getting killed,
right, or locked up.
I don't know where.
That's a fact.
I really don't know because there's
I'm
not a lot of
interested
real
to see.
niggas rapping no more.
Right.
So who is like a good, like even if it's just 3 or 5
right now?
What's a good right now underground,
right,
or even mainstream artist that you feel like you know what they gonna last,
right?
Like I see them with
That's the obvious though, like Drake,
Drake, of course.
It's like obvious.
All right,
like anybody else, I can't think of right now.
Underground.
J. Cole's gonna last.
Okay.
Drake.
Yes.
I'm trying to think anybody would.
See, I'm liking your playlist now.
I'm trying to think of anybody else that would be new. You know, it's
I love
hard
J.
to
Cole.
tell because
I love J. Cole.
Meek Mill.
Yes,
for sure.
Yes.
He's grown. Like I feel like
I like his growth.
Got a lot of mature.
OD. And
his
he's saving the world.
Crazy. You know what I'm saying? Now when we talk about people like
and I go experience
Designer.
No.
What happened?
Designer who? Yeah, I was like Designer who?
I feel bad though.
His
Like what
song
happened?
Fire.
Hot. Like
Hot fire.
But you said his song.
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is what happened.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We said song. One song.
No, he actually
he got another song, but it wasn't as that
high.
Yeah.
I don't know if he had either.
You know
I don't know if
crazy
it's his talent or if he ain't had that push behind him.
Nah, his song was just too hot.
Yeah, it was just that song.
We was
you
can't everything that you make is gonna get matched up to that one song.
Right.
That's why I like what Cardi did. She's like, I made a hot song, but I'm gonna have a whole bunch of people help me out on the next song.
That's a fact.
That you wait too long. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't like okay.
I'm gonna drop this. I'm gonna drop this.
Like, it's funny now. I tell them all the time. Sometimes when I hear a song that's hot, I could tell it ain't gonna last. I could tell when a song is too hot.
Right.
What you mean?
Like it's too trendy. Like
It's too hot. Like when Bodak Yellow came out, I said it's too hot. It's too hot. It's not gonna last.
You don't play it in the club no more?
No.
When you say not gonna, nobody does.
You would be imagine.
But you know what I like about it is that you don't need to play that in the club.
Be
You
like,
gonna still
you
hit
can't
party.
fuck with me.
You gonna still
But
hit party.
the good thing about it is it's too hot. Like even all the Beyonce songs that come out to me is too hot. They get played over and over again. They hot as hell.
Yeah, and it's cause she's Beyonce.
But here I'm gonna drop another jewel on you. Here's another thing that this is my opinion. Songs that want to be a hit shouldn't have a remix ever.
Okay.
It'll last.
Example.
It'll last
Buddha.
That's
example. Buddha.
Nicki and Quavo.
Well,
Do you clear like when people do remixes? Do you clear these remixes or people just do them? Because now it's like
They
how
just
do I
do them.
control? Yeah, like how do I control?
It depends on if the artist is signing up to get paid. Like the remixes Fab did, and
Fab was
it's free.
fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But if you want to do
T-Pain is free. It's free.
That shit was fire though.
But an actual remix is actually a remix. You remix the beat, you remix the verse, you remix the hook. It's a whole different remix.
Right.
Like they call it a remix, but it's just an added verse.
Added verse,
song.
Yeah, that makes
But
sense.
if you think about it, like me, I feel like I always say like computers. It'll be hot forever.
Yeah.
There's no
and you don't need to
remix.
remix that shit, yeah.
Right.
There's no remix.
That is true.
How
So
you
wait,
gonna
you
remix
say
it?
remix? You would have to change the beat, change
That's
the
where
song.
remixes came from. It came
so
from
what's the
So
difference?
Def
I
and
mean, the
Babel.
sample is just the beat then.
Oh, really? They
A
the
sample?
one that
It's just the
No, a sample is just a sound. A sample is like if you take like an old, like Kanye does samples a lot. You take like an older song, you just sample.
Or you see how like Drake did it, like
Now
a lot of people don't know Ella May. I said it right?
Yes.
Ella May. Her booed up song is Tevin Campbell's "Can We Talk."
Really?
A lot of people don't know
I didn't
that.
even sit down and listen. You know who was about to get sued too? Ed Sheeran. His song.
I love him though.
Yes, Thinking Out Loud. And they said it was a Marvin Gaye's. Let's get it on.
I love it.
Until they played it. I think I heard it on Joe
right
Budden's
now.
podcast. Yeah, I think until they played it, I was like, wow. Like, I wouldn't have really known it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have took the time. I'd be like, this sound familiar because it really didn't sound at the time. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
But if you,
you're going to get a couple mil from that.
I really think deep into music. If you think about it, there's only this amount of keys in the piano. There's only this amount of keys. Eventually,
You gonna start sampling?
you're gonna hear the same
Something,
melody.
the same. Right.
Yeah, classics, of
But
course.
you gotta flip like you like this. I don't know. Like I know a couple.
But sometimes when you flip it, it comes out trash, and that's the
Yeah,
music
true.
we have now.
Exhibit A.
No, but
The best songs.
Do you think Drake's samples good? Like I mean, his producers.
He's really
Because
good.
his samples,
You
even
know
the
what I like
choices
about
of song, and he's always stayed to a culture. I love it.
Just to touch Drake's, I think he's fire. He's hot. He's a legend already. He's a GOAT. What I like about him is he doesn't use promoters that have been solidified.
Right.
Like he just let
He
random
do his
people
thing.
say
Right,
shit,
and just
and then he pick what he want and he make it hot.
And they,
Right.
I read a sample. I read on one
But
of the
I feel like
samples
Fab does that
for
too.
Sandra Rose.
Fab do that
I'm not
too.
sure.
Yeah, I really
Fab
like
is
With
a legend,
singers
though.
and stuff. Fab do that.
with singers. I like that he like be picking up underground like singers.
Yeah.
He has the
And-
ability.
Right.
I'll tell you one thing that will kill Drake. If he just would melody everything. But he has the ability to do melody and rap in the same song.
And it be fire.
A Boogie is one half of Drake.
Yeah.
He's the melody side.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
That's why he's not getting where he need to go.
Right.
Cause to me, he sound like Drake. He's just a younger version that's more hot.
Right.
He melody
I
everything.
feel like A Boogie needs some more.
And that's why Drake brought out A Boogie.
You said he
to
needs some
Madison.
more
He
pay.
did?
Yeah, that's how.
Finally.
Yeah, and that's
When?
how A Boogie got
need
like
more
big
pay.
popping.
Oh,
I feel like
okay.
A Boogie was
In the
like,
beginning.
They need to do a song
Mary J.
together.
Blige, you know Mary J. Blige, how Mary J. Blige. Every
Yeah,
time
he
she
was
hurt,
the male Mary J. Blige supposed
every time
to.
she was hurt, you know, she had a fight. I think he needs some more pain. He getting some, you know, like he.
Ella, break his heart, please. Like,
Ella,
Nah, but
Yeah,
he's
you know,
touching. That's the thing though. When you touching you feeling a void that's not filled. You're good.
True.
You filling that slot. Nobody's doing it.
The fact that we talking about
commercial.
A Boogie, I know his album is a little late, but I
think
feel
his
like it was
album
the
was
wrong
amazing.
time.
Yeah, I feel
think
like
his
it was the
album was
wrong
amazing.
time though.
I feel like it was the wrong time though.
He dropped
The bigger artist.
Yes. Oh, I didn't.
How was it? What you mean the wrong time? Like when is time ever right?
I feel like they only put it out because so many other artists were putting out albums.
But that's what I'm
But I
saying.
feel like this is the time.
But that's
Right,
the,
when-
but that's
what
the
she
game.
had
That's the
been
game.
waiting-
We're
I
getting
feel
so saturated.
No, I was about to
but-
say, I feel like what they do, like this is the time.
Exactly. You didn't hear about A Boogie album, right?
Yeah, no.
Exactly. So it should have been way bigger than what it was.
Yeah, I really did.
True, but you gotta think like some people still to this day don't know who A Boogie is.
Atlanta.
Believe it or not. Like, even though he's nice as fuck, people don't
A
know.
Boogie got hood niggas in his circle,
Right.
and
He got us.
Right.
that's
Going
the
to
thing.
countries like play this, please.
Right.
That's the thing. A lot of artists now, like they try to do the Master P. Like they think, alright, I'm so hot that I don't need a distributor.
Right.
I don't need.
Right.
Like I was telling them when we was coming up, we used to have to go to Rockefeller, go to Bad Boy, and as soon as we go in the door, they tell you, here's the record, here's the flight. They give you the.
I wish it
flight
was
like
still
that.
like
Like they
that.
set you up.
And they got offices all over your whole US, so people know. You know what I'm saying? That's why like. When Beyonce was coming out, they had a whole promo. They used to have commercials on BT that come on. Like,
But isn't that because we in
They
a
don't do it.
we in a generation of independence too?
You can choose what you want, but you gotta fulfill. You gotta do it.
Right.
Like,
I feel
hey,
that's what
Boogie,
it
you
is.
hot, you getting bread, but you're not world known.
Right.
You're
That's
not known. You know what I'm saying?
that's
So
true.
you can't just drop something like I'm dropping this.
Right.
But I feel
and
like
think if people gonna know.
Have
You're
you
not
guys
Beyonce,
been seeing
bro.
like him trying to do like more commercial
Beyonce,
things?
remember
Like,
when she did that?
what?
That's a fact.
When she dropped that album,
Lemonade?
nobody knew nothing.
Like snatch my edges. Them shit.
That was fire, man. You wanna flash hard.
And I was in college at that time. And it's like I stood up and watched every motherfucking
Every video.
I gotta confess though.
Yes, sis.
Like,
What's the confession?
I I didn't listen to the Carter's album. Nothing made me want to listen to it.
We on the same boat.
Yeah, I think they didn't need to.
I think they roll out. It was a rollout. Was those pictures the rollout? Because I was uncomfortable.
Jay-Z looked real uncomfortable.
Was it? No, it came after. No, it was after the album, right? The pictures, the photos.
I think it was before the photos happened. Like,
I was a little uncomfortable to see my father like that. I didn't need to see those pictures.
She called Jay-Z her father.
I didn't need to see that.
Jay-Z looked like she forced me to do this. Like happy wife.
He looks no for real. Like I'm just doing this for Bay.
Right.
All right. Cooks. So game.
Oh yeah, because I gotta go to work soon.
What's the game?
Game. Smash, block, DM. Right. So we
make
have.
Sure my live is off.
Get in trouble over here.
Get off now.
Yo, I can't.
Smash, block, DM. I'm giving you 3 choices, of course. Winnie Harlow. You know who that is?
I don't even know who the hell that is.
She
Can you show me a
has
picture?
the model. The spot.
Let me tell you. He said I got you. I'm gonna tell you.
With the blocks.
With the spots.
Who it is?
Can somebody show me a picture?
I got you.
I'm not even gonna say what it is.
All right, so while she's looking for the picture,
Where's she like for Wiz? She took to Wiz right now.
Winnie Harlow.
I never even seen her.
She type I. She type I.
Because I gotta scroll through some pictures. I said,
Do your thing. You know how we're
She type I.
yeah, it's a birthday.
Even with her little splotches.
Yeah.
My
I need to see
that's
this.
the term for
Oh, you talking about? Oh,
my little cousin has
she got
that.
the
I'm so glad she made it a
move.
thing.
Oh, she got the move.
Are you seeing the cheeks, the video?
No, she got the move like a cow.
Oh yeah. He said the no. He did.
Oh my god.
No, he
She's
did.
pretty.
Right.
I can't say what I was.
She's
smashed.
pretty.
Wait.
No. You're gonna say it because you're gonna choose.
You got 3 options.
All right.
Smash.
Smash, block, DM. So Winnie Harlow, that was her. Queen Naja.
He don't know who that is, so let me show him too.
Cooks, for real. We gonna have to stay in
You gonna
contact.
have to.
Cause I need to put you on to
Y'all
stuff.
young, so
You know what I'm trying to say? You
You
giving him like, young.
All right.
I don't want nobody old, but
Let
I'm
me
just
change
saying.
it.
Give him a little something to choose from.
Look around.
I'm just not. I'm not on
She's
social
dead
media
20.
like
You
that.
want me to change it up?
Yes, give
Give
me.
him one more like.
All right.
People know.
So Winnie Harlow, I'm gonna change it up. It don't matter.
Okay. Not Queen.
I'm not having
Winnie Harlow, you saw Winnie Harlow. You said she was cute. Faith Evans or Ciara?
Smash.
I gotta choose one.
Yeah.
Block.
I gotta give each one a.
Yeah.
Smash, block, DM.
Ciara, who?
Ciara, Faith Evans,
Can
and
Faith
Winnie.
Evans be out of this?
She gonna be blocked. You gonna block her?
So block her.
Or you could do what's her name?
So no, so
Can
block
I do
her.
Sanaya? That's my baby.
Sanaya.
No, because you
Sanaya
chose
Lathan.
her.
No, Nathan. Oh,
No.
no, she mad pretty.
No. Faith Evans, Ciara.
No, shut it down.
All right, so Faith is getting blocked.
Okay. Ciara and Winnie. Who you
Who's winning? The
smashing?
first one you showed me?
Yes. Who you smashing? Who you DMing? Ciara or Winnie?
Ciara getting smashed.
And Winnie gonna DM.
I guess.
So what she doing?
I ain't got no choice.
Pull up to the club.
I ain't got no choice. Man.
Okay. No. All right, so we about to wrap it up, and we gonna do rap song of the week. And you're a DJ, so I'm gonna let you pick.
Yeah, you want me to pick
Upcoming
independent artists, man.
Yeah.
Do you got
I mean,
Swave on Curve Me?
I already put Swave Blue Faces.
I just saw the different
So
song.
you
though.
want a whole
You can
different
choose a
song?
different song.
All right, cool.
Come
Whatever
on,
song
Swave,
you want. All
you winning out
right.
here.
So introduce the song.
This is my boy Swave, Tally Gang. It's called Curve Me.
Is it on YouTube?
It should be.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
It should
All right,
be.
so we're gonna play that. Swave, Curve Me.
Yeah.
All right.
It's fire.
All right.
These bitches used to curve me.
Take it on a blast to the past. Oh, she used to curb me. She used to curb me. I remember when these bitches used to curb me. But these bitches isn't worth it. She used to curb me. She used to curb me. I remember when these bitches used to curb me.
hot, man.
For real.
Listen
No,
to
really.
Sway, we about to
We
blow
about to
up.
witness it. Really. All right, so we signing out. This is your host, Ashley Nicole.
Tasia Badass.
And Naja.
And DJ Cookz.
Okay,
Cookz,
it's keeping it
Cookz.
social.